My biggest gripe with this album is the fact that Lil Wayne never at any point said, Wheezy F baby, the F is for...
Fucking.
Jesus fucking Christ. What's the F for, Huey?
Phenomenal.
Fucking A! Can anybody help me here? What's the F for? What should the F be for?
I don't know.
Okay, fuck. Thank you!
Oh.
How are y'all rap fans?
I didn't even think about that, but you're absolutely right.
The F is stood for every fucking thing under the sun, but not funeral?
Dead End Hip Hop album review, Lil Wayne funeral. Before we get into the review, look, man, make sure you check out everything Dead End Hip Hop. Go to Patreon, go support us there. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Watch this, subscribe. Y'all already know. Leave a comment. Do all of that stuff, man. Support your boys. Anything you do supports us. We love the likes. We love the comments. We love the Patreon supporters. Back to the review. Very simple this week. Lil Wayne funeral. So,
Beezy out.
Can I do my job?
Oh,
That was disrespect.
it sounded like you was getting into it.
He
Remember?
said so. That's all he said was so.
It sounded like it. Damn, you know.
See, that's why we need you behind the camera.
Jump the
You know
gun,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Like,
Damn.
you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't gonna say it. He just gonna say it now though. Go ahead, man.
Golly.
My bad, man. I already said I'm sorry. What else y'all
That's
want
cool.
from me?
That's cool. y'all see who's in front of the camera. Shout out to Beezy 430. Make sure you say the 430. Under the weather, you know, it happens. But yeah, obviously filling in is the incomparable Modest Media. For like the last 2 weeks, Myke has been, you listen to the leaks, listen to the leaks, listen to the leaks. And in my head, I'm not even going front. I'm like, bro, it's Wayne. Like it's not going, I should listen to the leaks. Cause I'm not even gonna front. So let me get the bad shit out the way. The bad shit is
What bad shit?
an hour and 16 minutes. I'm just saying 24 songs, an hour and 16 minutes.
It's Wayne, man.
It's too much. It's too much,
He's
bro.
been gone for how many years?
It don't matter though.
Half these tracks should have been gone for some more years.
Thank you. It's too much to sit down and enjoyably listen to the entire thing. And then I also feel like the album loses steam just because it's too fucking long. But the good shit, and there's a lot of good shit, because to me, there's really not many skippable tracks. There's a couple of them that I could have cut off with fucking 24. But goddamn.
So when you say skippable versus cut off, you mean like
Bad versus like skippable, meaning like it doesn't hold weight compared to some of my favorite songs on it. Like it's cool if it comes on, but there aren't bad tracks like, oh man, take this shit off of here, Wayne. What the fuck are you
I
doing?
disagree with that a little bit.
So you got some joints like that that you would just take off.
Yeah, I would just take off completely. And
Okay.
it ain't even like a trim down, like you was like I guess like what you were
yeah.
saying. It's like it's not bad. I just wish you'd take it off.
Yeah.
Nah. It's like
Okay,
he
so
needs to
give me a
take it off.
couple of those joints.
Man, right now we doing this right now.
Let's go
You
to
want to
it.
start off with the negativity. He was trying, you know.
I do it. I would take that off. I would take the Adam Levine joint off.
Would you
What
take off
song?
I Do It?
It's not a good track, but
It serves a purpose,
That
though.
shit's gonna be a hit.
Absolutely.
I could, but for me, I would just take
Okay.
it off. You asked me,
But
what I
see,
would
that's
take
the
off.
difference between skippable and it actually being a bad track, though,
Exactly.
isn't it?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Because I think it's a skippable track.
Yes.
I don't necessarily think it's a
Oh, I
bad
get what you're saying.
track.
I get
Just
what you're
because
saying.
I know what you're saying.
I felt like it was
But
bad.
It's bad for me, but I guess universally, I could see people being like, because weren't people really hyped on it?
I don't know.
It's a no for me on the song, but
Me too.
I definitely see this song taking off because of the hook, Big Sean.
And then the
I
other
would say
people he
more
has
so
on
Lil
there.
Baby than Big Sean. Lil Baby's more popping than Big Sean at this
Probably.
moment. So,
Probably.
But
so
people
I would
haven't
say
heard from Big Sean in a while, though.
this is very true. But I think right now, Lil Baby is the bigger artist.
Because, I mean, I've seen people talking about the song. Not a lot, but I've seen people talking about the song.
Yeah, I hadn't seen anything on it.
And they named it after Big Sean's catchphrase.
I do it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's doing the hook.
I guess I can give you the skippable versus bad.
Yeah,
When
I
you think
to me,
about it
it's,
from a
you know,
from a main you're from a mainstream level.
Exactly.
I guess I'm just thinking about it personally.
I feel you.
But now get to that other one you said.
Now
That one I'm with you.
wait,
I interrupted you when you were saying.
Oh, Adam Levine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
I could take that one off.
yeah.
I could take that one off. I can take that one off.
Bro.
I'll
I
take
hate
that
that we're
one off.
starting off negative, though. Blame Rod.
I know.
No,
I tried.
I know.
Don't blame me because what did I say? I said we doing this right now. I said that.
Oh,
But
yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah, you
Hey,
did.
hey, get the people what they want. They want it. They want it. So for you, it's I Do It The joint with Adam Levine, Trust
Just a
Nobody.
couple of them. We can get to that later.
But now, like when the album started with Funeral, I was like, okay, this motherfucker. Myke was right. I was fucking up. I should have listened to the leaks. And when this nigga said, my movie in theaters, your shit already went to cable. It's like, damn. Okay, Wayne, you back. Wayne, you back with the lines. You know what I'm saying? It didn't feel corny. I'm like, damn, okay. And then it goes to Mahogany. And I was like, nigga, okay.
What is happening?
He's very clear. He's not slurred. You could tell he
does here and there, and that's when I don't like it.
Yes.
He starts mumbling.
Yeah.
But I feel you, but I just think that that's part of who Wayne is now. I don't think that that's the drugs. Like
I get you.
Oh,
know what
I'm not saying it's drugs.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
The mumbling part.
That's what you mean.
Yeah. That's part of who he is now. That's part of his persona, his rap.
I think what Myke said is that he's at his best when he's not doing it.
Yes.
He's
And I don't
okay
disagree.
when he's doing like the he's okay, but that's not his best.
No, I agree with that.
He's just rapping.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Like I'm a hog, and then he follows that shit up with Mamma Mia. I'm like,
When Mamma Mia hit, I was like, okay, I'm sold. This album is fucking dope.
And then like right here, I want to make a comparison.
Wait, are you moving past Mamma Mia? Because we got to talk
Go
about
ahead,
the coldest line.
Go ahead.
I think I've heard from anybody in a long time. He said, "I'm titty fucking your baby mama, and she breastfeeding while I do it." God damn! And he brought it back. He said, "Yeah, I looped it." Oh man, Wayne is cold, man.
Nah, he had hella lines. When you listen to Wayne, right, and this is Wayne at the top of his game where he is now, right? All these years, all these mixtapes, all this music, he's not rapping to prove a point anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not rapping to tell you, oh, I'm the greatest, I'm this, and y'all niggas talking shit and this. No, nigga, I'm just rapping.
Yeah.
I'm rapping. I'm here to entertain you. And I think that a lot of artists in this Wayne category, and what I mean by that, like a living legend, like a guy that has a complete discography, a guy that has already accomplished the most that you can accomplish. It's no longer about proving a point, it's about entertainment.
So I don't disagree with that sentiment, with the way you put it. I do think he is rapping to prove a point, though. Not to prove that I'm the best or the greatest, to prove that I'm not done yet.
But he doesn't say that.
He doesn't. I mean,
he's
that's
saying
why I
it with
say
his actions.
That's what, right. That's why I say I agree with the way you said it. But I do think there is a point to this album and to the way he's rapping here in some of these songs.
But I think that hip hop is always like that. That's the nature of hip hop, right? It's always to
used
prove.
to be the nature of hip hop.
I feel you, but some of these guys, they're Wayne is from a different era, right? And Wayne comes from that era. And all I'm saying is that we have a lot of rappers that are older in age now that come from that same era that still feel the need to tell me that you're the best.
Seeing that I Do It came after Mamma Mia, I think that's probably why I'm giving that track a hard time because Mamma Mia was so good, so it felt like a complete drop off. But I can see y'all saying it's a slight drop off.
No, it's no.
It is a drop off.
Yeah.
No, it's a huge drop off.
Okay.
It's a huge drop off.
It dropped off.
So I think that's why I'm giving that one a harder time.
I feel you.
Because Mamma Mia, man. Jesus
Christ, nigga, that right there is early Carter Wayne.
So like I don't even know if that's early Carter Wayne. That's something different. That's something different. I don't even know if I've heard him do something like that before.
We had 3 solid tracks, banging tracks, and you were like, man, Wayne back. Did you question it when you got to I Do It?
No, because I understood what I Do It was. I Do It is the radio hit. It's the one that you put everybody on. And it was a drop off versus what we got in the first 3 tracks, but it wasn't
But
like
in context, you know.
But in context, exactly. And then it wasn't horrible.
Does
like
Wayne need that though?
Huh?
Does Wayne need that?
Yes.
Yeah.
At this point, Wayne needs this. He's a hit record.
Yeah, he's always he's a commercial artist.
If Wayne put out an album where it was just him rapping about nothing, I don't think people would want to hear that.
I was thinking about like Jay when he came out with 444. He didn't obviously approach that with a hit record in mind. So we don't think Wayne is at that level.
Jay's concept was the hit record.
Yep.
The whole concept of I'm apologizing to Beyonce because I cheated on her. He didn't need a hit record for that because people were gonna listen to it regardless.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Wayne just saying, all right, here's an album called Funeral. and I'm just rapping,
Exactly.
people aren't gonna be like, oh shit, I gotta hear it right now.
So that's what I was gonna say. So like, why not take that approach? Why not take some time to think about, okay, so what kind of album can I make where I don't have to have a hit record?
Because I don't think Wayne is that type of artist.
He's not.
But he did it on Carter 3.
No, he didn't.
He
He
kinda
had
did.
hits
No,
on Carter 3,
no,
bro.
he didn't.
I
He
think
hella hits.
Lollipop.
Well, I know it's hits on it, but I feel like it was a more thought out album to sound cohesive, in my opinion. Maybe I'm misremembering Carter 3.
I think you are.
So
I
you
think
think
you
it
are.
was good because it just had the hits on
Nah,
it?
I mean, I think it was
I'm
good
pull
because
up
it didn't
Carter
sound like nothing that was out. I mean, and again, that was the album that put me on to Wayne. I didn't like Wayne before that. That album put me on to Wayne because I was like, nobody sounds like this.
I always thought that Carter 3 was his most cohesive
It is.
album, and it just sounded like, all right, I want this track here, I want that track there, and it's not just me spazzing out rapping. It just seemed like from beginning to end, he had an idea on what this album was gonna be. Now, it may not have been like a full concept, but it was just, I don't know, it just felt more thought out.
But he still
get
made
that.
music for the radio.
I understand that too. But I don't know. I feel like he could have took that idea a step further and did like a 444 where not reaching for the radio by bringing on a Little Baby or a Big Sean and be like, you know what, I'm just gonna make a dope album.
Not now though. I think maybe in the next project or two, depending on the reception or how you.
What do
feel
you
about
mean? Like, Wayne, like Wayne, look, man. Let's not try to typecast Wayne. Wayne, we know what Wayne is. Wayne has always been what he is. Like, just going back to Carter 3, right? Like, I'm gonna just name the songs that got heavy radio.
I know you don't have to do that. I already know.
So like, half of the album was on the radio.
I get you. I already agree with you. I'm just saying. I already agree with you. I was just saying, even with the hits, it just sounded like a thought out album.
So does the radio hit being where it is, does it break up the album to where it kind of takes you out of it? Or is it just, you know?
It does for me, but I think the average rap fan, it's perfect. Because the average rap fan does not want to hear 7 songs in a row where he's just spaz rapping. They need a little bit of break. So that's why it makes sense to me. I wouldn't recommend taking it off.
And the average rap fan likes Big Sean
Yes.
a little more than I do.
Yeah.
And Lil Baby.
Yeah,
And
Little Baby.
And see, I don't have a problem with Big Sean, but I just didn't like him here.
Because he only had a hook.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I expect him to rap on a song that's named after his
I-
catchphrase. Let that man have a verse. That was weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
Going to the point that Huey was asking about, like, does it break it up? I think that's the first like turn on the album, right? Because 4 tracks or 3 tracks in, we get Spazzin' Wayne, then we get I Do It, which is prototypical Wayne and the big song radio hit. Then we go to Dreams, right? Where that's the melodic one. That's the one that starts slower, platform. But then it go to Bing James.
How you gonna skip
Wait,
over class? What?
Yes.
Okay, you're tripping.
You like platform?
Platform
gonna
was
be a hit.
awful.
That shit's gonna be a hit. That's for New Orleans.
That's for a
It's,
strip club. That's all
it
that's
is.
for.
It's a strip
No,
club.
I thought what Ken said. I thought immediate New Orleans, like that's in him to do.
That just sounds like any typical strip club song.
It sounds more like New Orleans. Like you don't remember, you don't know full Wayne. I
I knew he was
guess.
gonna try to pull this one. Go ahead.
No.
I'll
'cause
wait for it.
He's
I
made
thought he was gonna
songs
say
like
Master
this
P.
before. Like the Hot Boys made songs like this before.
I'm sure they
it was
have.
like almost on every album. So it was like almost an ode to what what he's done in the past. So Platform sounded like New Orleans as soon as I heard it. And all right. So if you listen to it all the way through, at the end, he is spitting at the end of that track.
I skip it now.
No, when I first heard it, I don't want to hear this. But now it's like, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was with you, I was like on like what you're saying, like, oh, this is horrible. But then I listened to it a couple other times. I was like, you know what? It fits, like kind of like what y'all saying.
I think it's horrible
Why do you think it's like horrible?
because I get no enjoyment out of that song. I don't like the beat. I don't like the way he's rapping on it. Maybe he raps it differently at the end. I don't really remember.
Yeah, it took
But
me
at
back
this
to
point,
like
I skip it.
Yeah, it took me back to like Juvenile 400 Degree type
Exactly.
days. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I
Or
don't have
Wayne
those
300
things.
I know.
Degrees. Like I agree with you. This is like the strip club anthem on this project.
Like he was known for that for forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay,
why
If they play that in the club,
Yeah,
that should have all
Doom,
the
doom.
girls
Of
out
course,
there
that's
twerking.
obvious.
So yeah,
But that's a boop.
no. It's absolutely a skip, but
good.
I get you.
I feel like that's a mood type of thing. Like I'm just not gonna be chilling, you know, like writing shit. Like if I'm we on a party bus or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You put that
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It has to fit a
Yeah.
mood.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And y'all stop playing with me. Y'all ain't like that.
See, I was gonna say that, but I thought y'all would be like, man,
Like,
look,
we gonna go
Coefficient
track by
Rock.
track?
But
No,
no,
we
I'm
got
saying,
2040
stop playing. I'm not trying. Yeah, but I'm saying, stop playing for me or stop playing with me. That song was so good for that to go right in the clap for him. I was like,
so that did what
I
you
see.
with Mamma
That's
Mia
what
to
hurt
I
me.
Do It.
Yes.
So you had the experience I had with Mamma Mia to I Do It.
I agree with you on the other one too. It was
Okay,
like
cool.
that weird transition. Just,
it just broke
but
it
I
up.
get why he's doing it.
So do y'all think it's like where he placed the tracks that y'all don't like that's making you not like them as much? Like if they were somewhere else, would they kind of just be okay?
I would never
They'd
like
be
those
worse
songs.
in other places, I think.
Well,
If
what
they'll
other
be more
places do you put 'em?
isolated.
Yeah, I'm looking at the track list now. I don't see any other places you could put them.
You can't.
And that's
It
the-
makes sense. That's the thing. It
It
does
makes
make
sense.
sense. It's just for a rap fan. I don't want to hear those tracks, but I'm not going to criticize him for doing it.
But then Bing James hits. Holy shit. Then we get back to Spaz and Wayne.
Being James, crazy.
That beat, my nigga, like,
Man, it's
yo, and then the way he comes in, and then J-Rock.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
J-Rock is, man.
Sir.
Yeah.
Yo.
I wasn't crazy about this one.
Oh,
Get the
man,
fuck-
all right. Don't
B, hey,
don't
get Beezy 430 on the phone.
Get well quick, B.
Get
I'm about to call B right now and tell him to drive his ass up here.
You sound like Ken on Freddie Gibbs, bro.
Hey, now.
That's exactly what you sound like.
Nah, man, I don't know. It's I don't know. Maybe I was expecting something else. I wasn't that impressed by it. I wasn't. And I know. And,
This
and
is
I,
a top
and
four
I
track.
love I love J Rock, obviously, right? And the beat is okay to me. I'm really curious as to why you guys like it so much.
Cause it's hard as fuck.
Beat is ridiculous.
The beat's hard.
Yep.
It has everything you want.
J-Rock is hard. Wayne is hard.
I'm not saying it's a bad song.
Keep
I just
walking.
expected more from this song for some reason.
What more could you get out of it?
I don't know exactly. And I've been trying to figure that out. I'm like, why don't I love this song? But yeah,
Did you like J-Rock's part?
it was just okay to me.
The nerve.
I like a
All
different.
my savage
I like it.
bodies hit the
tripping.
blacktop. What do you talk? Like that's classic J-Rock.
He didn't sound as menacing as I wanted him to sound on it.
Well, he hasn't sounded that menacing in a minute. He's trying to clean up a little bit.
I guess, and I guess that's what I heard. I guess I heard a cleaner J Rock, and I was a little disappointed by the cleaner J Rock. I don't know, man. I just felt like and I know I'm just digging a deeper hole with you guys. But it just felt like he was a little safe. I feel like he was a little safe.
Wait, who? J-Rock or Wayne? Was safe?
No, Wayne is Wayne. I feel like J Rock was a little safe on here. I feel like it was like it's a Lil Wayne feature. I'm gonna be more win-win-win-ish on this.
So how did y'all feel about the rest of the features on here? Let's go that route.
I think he could have did without these features, honestly.
Without Takeoff?
Yes,
Without Little Twist?
yes. Without OT Genesis,
OT Genesis sounded like Death Grip.
without the Dream. I mean,
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know
In
that
the
was OT
beginning,
Genesis.
Before he started rapping.
that's him. That's him. That's him.
Oh shit.
I fucked with 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz is cool.
No,
yeah.
2 Chainz, that song was lacking.
2 Chainz sounded
No,
great.
he sounded great on that.
Two Chainz on his shit right now.
My rod on. I was not rocking with that song.
That was cool. 2 Chainz did 2 Chainz. By
Yes,
Richard
it
Ackles
sounded
to
great.
try to Africa.
Yes! Man, that's a good ass line, man.
That's a good line, but I don't know, something about that song. It was lacking for me.
I think people are shitting on the features. I think the features were fine.
Oh,
Except
people
the
are shitting on
Dream.
features.
Well, y'all
Dream
sounded
was
like y'all shit on the features.
Oh, you said
Why
that
was
as
the Dream back?
That song was terrible.
Wait, which one was
the
the
Dream. It was
Silence
basically
is
just Dream.
Silencers, whatever.
It was just
Silence
basically
is
just
Oh,
him.
that song was bad.
Yeah.
That song was bad. The beat was really mediocre. It was a little bit too slow. All the crooning, I did not like that song. I don't even think that's one of the ones that I put down that I would take off. Absolutely, I would
Yeah,
delete the
gotta
shit
go.
out of that song.
Gotta go.
Because that was right for me. That was right when the album took a sharp turn and got dry. Around Harden, I started being like, all right. And then I Don't Sleep, nah. Sights and Signs. Ball Hard was dope.
Yeah, Ball Hard.
Ball Hard was dope. I don't care for Little Twist. He's not bad.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan. I just love that ball hard, Sinead O'Connor. I love that shit because it's funny to me.
I like Bastard too.
Bastard was dope as hell.
Yeah.
Like it was dark.
I like the tail end of Piano Trap.
I was about to.
Yeah,
I was
Piano
right
Trap.
there. Piano Trap.
Yeah.
I thought that shit was hard
On the
too,
beat
but then the rest of it, I didn't care for it.
Yeah.
Line 'em Up, Dark Side, Nevermind, T.O. I could take all those off, and then it comes back with Wayne's World, where that song is good.
You would take off Dark Side.
Yeah. Yeah. He could easily shave off half of this album.
Yes, and it'd be a really
And it would
solid.
be fucking incredible.
Yes.
I do like that line on Line 'em Up. Like, and that's probably why I'm cool with the song. When he said, I'll pistol whip you so much
yes.
that you'll memorize the serial number or something like that.
That's a hard line. Yeah. Wayne has some hard lines on here.
Nah, for sure.
If he took the songs I didn't like off of this and made them their own project, I don't think they'd be hits for people.
I don't know.
Like, do you?
I do. I think he could have made I think this is 2 albums in one.
No, I agree with that 100%.
But okay, you agree with that, but you don't think the other album would have been good. That's what
I
you're saying?
think if he, I thought you were saying like the songs that I didn't particularly care
me,
for,
yeah.
move those to one album,
Yeah.
and then left all the rap songs on one album, it'd have been fine.
Yeah,
And
the rap album-
I'm disagreeing with that.
Okay, so the rap album obviously would have been fine, right, for us because that's what we like all of those songs. But I do think you take off I Do It and some of these other ones. I think it would have been a solid project for some people.
I think that when it comes to Lil Wayne, it seems like there are two drastic sides to his fan base. Like some people like the weird spazzy Wayne, and what I'm reading on, at least just on Twitter or whatever, some people don't really care for that Wayne. They want hit Wayne. They like those thumping, bumping,
Right.
banging songs. So I feel like all he had to do was just make this album a little bit shorter. I'm not saying take off all the songs I don't like and put them by themselves. Just chop it in half. Like you can still have
that's what you're
that
saying.
mixture.
I get you.
I just think it's too long.
Wait, hold on. So you say 12 tracks?
Yeah, if we got 12 tracks of Wayne, I think it'd have been perfect.
No,
even if there were 2 or 3 songs I didn't like.
I think it would have been perfect in our group, but I think overall, like, I don't think you can encompass the hit Wayne and the spazzing Wayne in just 12
in
tracks.
12 songs, look, you got 3 of those radio songs, and then you got the other 9 of him rapping. Or you could even say you have 6 of him rap, and then you have 3 of the kind of middle ground Wayne.
I get what you're saying.
I think because it's 24 and it's so many, I think people will be more willing to give him a pass because they got more of what they like.
Okay, look, I'm looking at it a little bit different than y'all two are looking at it, especially you. I'm looking at it like, yo, I don't like this song, but the song makes sense and it doesn't need to go anywhere.
I'm with you
Where
there.
you're looking at it like, I don't like this song, people will give it a pass because people won't like the song. That's not the case. I think a lot of people are gonna like I Do It. A lot of people are gonna like Clap Form or whatever it is.
Clapform, yeah.
A lot of people are probably gonna like the Adam Levine jam. I don't like those songs, but they make sense. But
Yeah.
if it was a 12-song album,
okay, good.
it would just end a little bit earlier. So I would look at it and say, well, goddamn, I got 9 amazing tracks. These 3 that I don't like, that's a good ratio. But when I look at it and I say, well, fuck, I got 24 jams. Some of them I can't even remember, but I can remember these 3 or 4 that are really bad. To me, it just makes it worse. I don't think the songs need to be deleted. It's just, I don't care for them.
Nevertheless, though.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Mike. I get having the 12 tracks and 3, some of those ones that we don't like and the other ones spazzing. That could work. I don't disagree with you with that. That couldn't work. I think
I'm sorry.
just real quick. I think I just would rather
Just all the rapping. I
two
hear
separate
you.
albums.
I hear you.
Do y'all think he's back?
I mean, I don't know if it's a situation to be like, oh, he's back. I mean, it's just he made a good album.
I can't say if he's back or whatever because I didn't listen to Spazzin', Carter 1, 2, Wayne. I didn't listen to any of that shit. Only thing I can say with this is the Wayne that I want to hear, which is rapidy rap, threatening, mean sounding Wayne, but still got a weird sense of humor. That's what I like about this. That being said, I agree with Rod in that when you had Carter 3 Wayne, that was when Wayne was at his peak of popularity, right? I don't know that the people that were flocking to Carter 3 are gonna flock to this because these hits are not the same type of hits that he had with Carter 3. He's not doing anything different with this album. He's just rapping a bunch, really well, mind you, just rapping a bunch about nothing, because there weren't very many topical songs on here. Most of this was really just Wayne on some I'm finna spaz, which I like that kind of stuff, but a lot of people don't.
I do agree with you, because one of the things that I took away from this is that the sound is very similar to what's out now.
Yeah.
And I actually credited Wayne for that and said that a lot of the rappers that came after him kind of took that sound and ran with it. And he
Wayne
just
has the most
jumped,
babies in the game.
and he just kind of jumped back on it because it's easier probably for him to do. The creative Carter 3 Wayne that you know, when he was at his peak is a little bit different. And I think coming off Struggle Wayne, when you know he was on the drugs and all the other stuff that has been documented, I think this is a safe, easier way for him to come back, to kind of get himself back into the game, to get people talking about him, and then maybe proceed to getting his version of 444.
Real quick, did y'all see the album cover?
Yes.
Did y'all flip it?
Yep.
No,
Bro, flip it.
Lil Tucci.
It says Lil Wayne when you flip it.
Oh, that's dope.
How dope is that? Isn't that fresh?
Yeah, that's fresh. That's I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called either.
My boy had a
Oh
tattoo like
shit,
that.
what is it
Where
called?
said,
It's
like,
when
it's
you-
Definitely, yeah, everybody had it.
Yeah, it's like a palindrome almost.
Yeah, it's almost like a palindrome.
Yeah,
It is something different.
But it's something different though.
So my favorite tracks are Funeral, Mahogany, Mamma Mia, Being James, Give Me Ball Hard, and Give Me Wayne's World.
First three, so that's Funeral, Mahogany, Mamma Mia. Give me Wild Dogs. That shit ride, man. You know what? I'll take Bastard.
I did like Wild Dogs. I like that flow.
Man, that flow is
that
so
flow.
fucking crazy.
Yeah. My favorite tracks, give me, the first three. Funeral, Mahogany, Mamma Mia, Bing James, and for my fifth track, Dark Side.
Easily, Funeral, Mahogany, Mamma Mia, Bing James. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bastard.
Weezy, if you watching, shit, I don't know how many times you gotta like question or see like is Wayne back. But this was a good project, bro. This was definitely a good project. I'm anticipating you dropping at least one or two more this year, and I'm interested to see what your future projects sound like, and who you feature with. I think that's always something big with your music. You now control your career, and you know, let's see what else comes out, man.
Wayne, this is a really good project, man. I just felt like it was a little long, personally. But that's just personally, you know, I get kind of like what Myke was saying, you have a certain, you know, you have a wide range of people that listen to you, and you got people that's all the way on one side that like your hit stuff, and you got people that like Spaz Wayne, mixtape Wayne, you know, for lack of a better word. So I think just for me personally, I would just, you know, at some point I would just like to see you do something for yourself, man, like how Jay did with 444. Just maybe it could be something very personal, you know what I'm saying, things that you've dealt with over all the years you've been in the game. It could be something that's surrounding about you and Cash Money's relationship. It just could be something a lot more focused in my opinion, that you can do in the future. I just really hope you do something like that at some point. But I get if you want to just continue to do, you know, the similar formula that you always done. You know, at the end of the day, this is your music. This is your art form. So I get that, you know, you express it how you want to express it. But at the end of the day, I really like this one. I got some enjoyment out of this. I'm gonna be playing a lot of these songs. So again, man, good job, and appreciate what you've done for us this far, man.
Wayne, if you're watching, not bad. I feel like you're definitely on the right track in terms of comeback, if that's what we want to call it. There were some songs I liked on here. There were some songs I didn't like on here. There were some songs that were in the middle. But for the most part, I think when I think about where you are in your career, how long you've been around, and I think about other rappers that's been around with you, you know, I'm burying a lot of them. I'm saying that they're done, but I think that you're undergoing a bit of a revival. And that's going to be interesting to see how that continues from here. So I don't know what led to this resurgence that you're on right now, but it's definitely interesting to hear, and it's going to be interesting to watch where you go next. But yeah, overall, I think this was definitely was a good project. was a good project, not bad.
Wayne, this was a great project. It was a little bloated. It definitely could use some shaving off of a couple of songs, but for the most part, I really enjoyed this. So it's been interesting from going from someone who really does not care for your music to being someone who genuinely gets excited about your albums. So I'm really looking forward to whatever you do next. I do think that you could ride off this album for the year. I mean, you basically put out a double disc. You could chill for a minute.